Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. We're glad that you're here. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Together, we're Backyard Musings, Science and Technology Channel.
Yep, and still having technical difficulties, so we're both here in the backyard. And
Beautiful day, yeah.
yeah, a little breezy, but yeah, it's a nice day. And,
It's not hot.
grateful that April's finally here, and hopefully it'll kick into spring here soon.
Man,
So,
June is getting closer, man. We're just marching forward.
Yep, bug out day. Huh?
Yep.
So, anyway, here we go. We're talking about dinosaurs.
A fossil skull with a Tyrannosaurus tooth embedded shows evidence of a forceful attack, helping scientists better understand how the predator hunted or fed. A rare fossil at Montana State University's Museum of the Rockies is shedding light on how Tyrannosaurus may have attacked its prey, capturing what appears to be a violent moment frozen in time. This just blows my mind. Would you like to know more?
The specimen, a nearly complete Edmontosaurus skull discovered in 2005 in Montana's Hell Creek Formation, contains an extraordinary feature: a broken Tyrannosaurus tooth lodged deep in its face. Finds like this are exceptionally uncommon and give researchers a direct link between predator and prey, rather than relying on the isolated bite marks.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure this out. Tyrannosaurus comes up, they're scrapping, bites on the head, loses the tooth. Now what? The prey falls into the mud or whatever, and
I don't know, but
does the Tyrannosaurus start feeding on him, then takes off, and then
But I would say if I'm the prey, I'm not going to be very happy about a tooth stuck in me.
No.
Is that correct? Right.
Right.
Yeah. So.
This is so weird.
I know the Tyrannosaurus was a bad dinosaur. Bad as in not nice. Were there anything out there that could take care of the Tyrannosaurus, that could even the score?
Mosasaurus, good. The sea creature. We saw it on Jurassic World.
We did, or you did? You did.
Okay.
So yeah, okay.
Okay.
So there was something out there that could tame the Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, just grab him and drag him in the water and drown him.
Drown him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What a way to go. Okay.
At the end of the age of dinosaurs, about 66 million years ago, probably Jurassic period, Tyrannosaurus was one of the dominant predators in this region. It lived alongside large herbivores such as Triceratops and Edmontosaurus, forming part of a complex ecosystem just before the mass extinction event that wiped out non-avian dinosaurs. Non-avian, so the birds could fly around.
Yeah,
Pterodactyls.
They were still safe. The fossil is now on display in the museum's Hall of Horns and Teeth, and has become the focus of a study by Taya Weinberg Hensler of the University of Alberta, and John Scannella, curator of paleontology at the Museum of the Rockies. Their findings were published in PeerJ on February 17th of this year.
I wonder if PeerJ stands for Peer Journal. I don't know. Quote, although bite marks on bones are relatively common, finding an embedded tooth is extremely rare, said Weinberg Hensler. Continuing her quote, the great thing about an embedded tooth, particularly in a skull, is it gives you the identity of not only who was bitten, but also who did the biting. This allowed us to paint a picture that happened to this Edmontosaurus, kind of like Cretaceous crime scene investigators.
So I imagine the Tyrannosaurus wasn't very happy either, right? Losing a tooth.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I'd be unhappy if I lost my tooth.
Yeah, probably a little painful. So
I wonder if the tooth fairy. No, the tooth fairy didn't give him anything because the tooth was still there.
I wouldn't.
Tooth fairy takes the tooth.
Tyrannosaurus anything. They're vicious creatures. So researchers compared the tooth with those of all known carnivores from the Hell Creek Formation and found it most closely matched those of Tyrannosaurus. CT scans conducted at Advanced Medical Imaging at Bozeman Health Deaconess Hospital provided additional detail about how the tooth was lodged in the bone.
Quote, a fossil like this is extra exciting because it captures a behavior. A tyrannosaur biting into this duckbill's face, said Scannella. The skull shows no signs of healing around the tyrannosaur tooth, so it may have already been dead when it was bitten, or it may be dead because it was bitten. The revenge of the dead duckbill.
Well, yeah.
Take his tooth.
I mean, probably better that it was dead. Could you imagine walking around and hanging out with your other duckbill buddies and saying, what happened to you? And having to admit that you got bit by a Tyrannosaurus. That's crazy.
Weird science, man.
Yeah. Quote, looking at the way the tooth is embedded in the nose of the Edmontosaurus suggests that it met its attacker face to face, something that usually happens to an animal that was killed by a predator. This is according to Weinberg Hensler. The amount of force, going on with the quote, the amount of force necessary for a tooth to have become broken off in bones also points to the use of deadly force. For me, this paints a terrifying picture of the last moments of this Edmontosaurus.
Crazy.
Sad, yeah.
For decades, scientists have debated how Tyrannosaurus fed and hunted. This fossil, with its embedded tooth, provides new evidence that helps clarify the behavior of one of the largest predators to ever walk the Earth's, Canella said. So how do they know they were face to face? I mean, you could be on the side and it gets embedded.
Maybe the way the tooth was pointing. You know, I mean, those teeth had probably like a little bit of a curve to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Fascinating though.
Yeah.
I don't understand the study of this stuff, but I'm glad somebody's doing it.
Paleontology, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you later.
Take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.